I've been thinking about how to talk about greed. I've been thinking about how to talk about greed. Greed is a strand in the American dream. Having more than you need is the essential theme. I've been wondering if I could sing about greed, trying to find a way to talk about greed.
I didn't grow up intending to be an investment advisor any more than I did a fireman or a policeman. Wall Street is usually thought of as the engine for American economic expansion, while financial managers who work here are viewed as interested solely in making money. But 25 years ago, I realized that a strategy of directing investments according to progressive values could become a forceful instrument for social change. I am an advisor for over $1 billion in funds belonging to unions, churches, schools, foundations, and individuals. While we pursue secure earnings, we use the financial leverage of these funds to sometimes challenge corporate and government policy. Our goal is to create a society which produces for peaceful needs, not war, provides jobs at union standards, builds affordable housing, and safeguards the environment. Like any investment advisor, I am concerned that my clients' income grow. I follow the business press to stay attuned, among many things, to financial performance of companies. I attend corporate shareholder meetings and I review company annual reports. Unlike most brokers, I also monitor the social practices of companies. Portfolios for clients may avoid military contractors, exclude nuclear power, destroyers of the environment, union busters, and business in South Africa. At the height of the Vietnam War, during the late 1960s, anti-personnel weapons were employed, including napalm, a flaming jelly dropped in bombs which burned the skin of its victims, including many civilians. Concerned church groups and others of conscience challenged the manufacturers of such weapons, like Dow Chemical, and withdrew their investment funds from stocks of arms contractors. Using investments as a strategy for change developed further during the historic labor struggles of the 1970s in support of the rights of working people. Barbara Koppel's 1977 film, Harlan County, USA, gives the background of one such struggle by the United Mine Workers of America. It was a fight against low wages and the constant perils of a miner's life, cave-ins and black lung disease.
We're going to let people know that if you buy Duke Power stock, it's risky. We've had several this morning said they had Duke Power stock, but they wouldn't have it long, that they were going to get rid of it. And that sounds beautiful to me.
After 9 months on strike against one of the nation's largest mining and electric conglomerates, another strategy was developed which I helped implement with Sam Myers, president of United Auto Workers Local 259. In a public display of solidarity with the mine workers, Sam Myers held a press conference announcing the sale of those bonds. As a result of that pressure, Duke Power finally sat down at the bargaining table and that strike was settled. In states from Oregon to Rhode Island, I have counseled legislators on how they could cease doing business with South Africa and not hurt their portfolio performance. Scores of universities and dozens of states responded to the moral and political pressure, divesting billions of dollars with important results. Under pressure of divestment, corporations like Polaroid, General Mills, and American Express have withdrawn from South Africa. Major banks have suspended loans, and the U.S. Congress voted economic sanctions. In Chicago, the South Shore Bank pioneered financing the renovation of 5,000 apartment buildings, which has revitalized an entire neighborhood without gentrification. I have worked with the bank placing insured certificates of deposit in their community development accounts as part of diversified portfolios. The practice of social investment that I and a few others began 25 years ago has garnered increasing acceptance and respect. This is a trade expo of dozens of organizations which have formed a nationwide network called the Social Investment Forum. Socially responsible investing is a powerful vehicle for pointing the way to a more just and humane society.